I'm OpTiKzErO, and I'm known for my cheeses and my 4K.
What's your name, where are you from, and what's your gaming history?
My name's Karl Angeles. I'm from Vancouver, BC, Canada. And my gaming history is I started playing BGH in Brood War for a couple of years. I switched to Warcraft 3, played solo there. Then started playing StarCraft 2 in release.
Okay.
And that's about it.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Do you have a job, or is this your job?
StarCraft. I play StarCraft full time.
Cool. What do you do outside of StarCraft?
All my free time, I just play StarCraft.
Do you live alone, or?
No, I live with my parents.
How do they feel about this endeavor?
They're supportive. Before I played StarCraft, I went to school. I got a diploma in nursing, worked for a couple of months, and then I didn't like it. I didn't like working with people, and yeah.
Okay. Well, now that you're going to Korea, what's going to be the toughest thing for you to give up going over there?
Probably, I don't know. There's nothing really that's holding me back from going to Korea.
Nothing? You just full throttle over there?
Yes.
I like it. I like it. So, since you're going over there, no baggage really, what are your expectations for Korea?
I'm expecting to get a lot better, and my macro standard game, since I mostly cheese and 4K.
How do you expect you guys to do in GSTL?
In the beginning, I expect us to lose the first few teams, not all kills, but then the longer we stay in Korea, probably will get better, and yeah.
Okay. Well, what about the individual leagues? I know you're going to try out for Code A, right?
Yeah.
Do you expect to make it through the first qualification, or?
I'm expecting to do well. Like, the Koreans don't know me that well, and it's good being the underdog and me causing major upsets.
Do you know the Koreans? Have you been playing the guys that you're going to play in the qualifiers?
I don't know much of the Koreans, but I sometimes watch the GSL, Code A, and Code S.
So you don't play on the Korean server?
No.
Okay. So obviously a lot of players have been over there. The results have been uneven. Why are you going to succeed where others haven't?
Well, I'll be going with the team. We'll be staying together. They'll give us feedback and how to play better and what we're doing wrong.
Okay. If you could play one Korean player who's here, who would you play, and what would the result be?
If I could play Korean, I'd hope to play MC, because I think PvP is my strongest matchup. And
you think you could beat him?
I don't know.
No. Okay. So, as far as you going to Korea, can you tell me about where you're going to live, and what are your expectations for living in a house with all your teammates for the first time?
We'll be living in the GOM house, and I expect to do a lot of training regimes, practice games certain maps, and yeah.
I mean, as far as socially, when you went to university, did you live in a dorm at all?
No, it was transit.
So is this going to be your first time living away from home?
Yes.
Do you expect to have any difficulty with that at all?
No, after meeting these guys, they're really cool guys, fun to live. I know them. I know their personalities, so I think it'll be good living with them.
Cool. So obviously going to Korea means that you have a whole team surrounding you. What are you expecting for the training arrangements, and will it be more pressure on you than it is in currently?
Since we'll be going against the Koreans, it'll put more pressure for us to work harder, and that'll motivate us to play better.
As far as time management goes, do you think you're going to have to increase your amount of play once you get over there? And how are you going to deal with that if you do?
I already play so many hours a day, 12 hours plus.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So can you describe to me your experience of how did you join FXO, and what's your experience been thus far?
Well, I was one of the first few people joining FXO after their first FXO Invitational, and they asked me if I wanted to join. I said, yeah, sure, and love to join. And let's see.
What was it like joining a team with a bunch of new guys? Obviously, high level trading ideas. What was that like?
Well, I was never on a team for a long time. I was on a few teams, but we didn't like merge. Like we didn't like flow together, and it would always be just me online on the team, and they would never want to practice. But with FXO, whenever I want to practice or play a game, they're like, yeah, sure, and they give me new build orders, tips on how to improve, and yeah.
Cool. So obviously with you guys going to Korea, there's been a mixed reaction in the foreigner scene. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the fact that people have mixed expectations about the fact that you guys are going over there?
Well, I think it's like a big boost for us. Well, we can prove ourselves to the trollers that we can do well. We can compete with Koreans, and yeah.
Do you think it's putting a chip on your shoulder? Is it motivating you even more?
It's motivating me even more. Like, I want to play bad. I want to prove myself. I don't want to be just known as a cheeser and a four-gator. And yeah.